Following production is property of the iCAR Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome everybody to race number 2 in the iCAR Busch Series schedule as the iCAR Busch Series heads to Phoenix International Raceway for this exciting race. As some of you can see, that probably isn't used to racing this configuration. This is the original Phoenix configuration from 2008. One of the glowing effects of that not many people that we've taken for granted has been the fact that you can't cut the dog leg here, so it's all grass. So you got to stay on the pavement here. Very exciting race we had last week as Gerald Harper pulled out the victory over Brian Wright and Jonathan Wall. As Gerald Harper's not here today, so we should have a new points leader coming into race number 2. So let's go ahead and get down to the starting grid here for the Busch Series race at Phoenix. Qualifying has commenced, and this is about to be our starting grid here for this 80-lap race here at Phoenix. Should be a fun race, so let's get down to our starting lineup. Row number 1, we have pole sitter Thomas Haley in the number 12. He's there's going to be a lot of unknowns here, and he's one of them, but he's made a big impression getting the pole here. He is alongside Zach Nichols in the 48 car. So two unknowns to iCAR sitting on the front row. Somebody who's not an unknown here is Rusty Capel, who's been driving an iCAR for quite some time. He's never won here in iCAR, and he looks to change that by starting in 3rd spot. He is alongside Andy Hunter in the 08 car, another unknown here that starting tonight. So let's see if he can make an impact. He's made a heck of a one so far, starting in row number 2. Row number 3 consists of Chad Oxidine, and he's in the 22 here. He's another unknown, but somebody who's also not an unknown, Jonathan Eason, who in the 4 car, who hasn't come back in a while, and who would like to make a good impression here in his return back. Next row consists of 2 people that are well known to iCAR. Jonathan Christopher, who I believe may have a victory here at Phoenix in a Cup car a while back. Really known for his road racing other than his oval skills. So let's see if he can have a good run tonight. And Brian Wright, who finished 4th in that wild race at Daytona, was leading the last few laps and was beaten by Gerald Harper. Let's see if he can bounce back. Row number 5 here is consisting of Nathan Rabideau. I think that's his name, Rabideau. In the 93, or actually we've got a car missing, I'm sorry. So Ryan Timmel will be starting 10th in the Red Bull 42. He had I believe a 6th place finish at Daytona. The car not pictured right now, or not on the track, is Jacob Cochran. So Jacob Cochran kind of missed the driver's meeting and probably will be starting in the back. We'll be starting 21st. Next row, they consist of Nathan Rabideau, who will probably be now moving up, but he is scheduled to start 11th. Another unknown there. And Ronnie Head in the 15 car, who is starting 12th. Very fast here at Phoenix, so don't overlook him. Scott Teasley in the 98 car will be rolling off 13th, and he's one of the unknowns here, so maybe he might be able to do a little make a little noise here tonight as well. Also, we have Shakawa Towsley in the 10. I probably butchered his name, but he's another unknown here, rolling off 14th as he looks to also make a little noise tonight. A lot of new people tonight, which is what we like to see. Next row consists of the 77 of Gavin Lemons and the 25 of Alex Lacogna, as I probably butchered that name too. Next row consists of the 28 of Jason T. Ribarge and somebody who is not an unknown and actually very well known in iCAR, Jonathan Wall, last year's Cup Series champion, led the most laps last week at Phoenix and at Daytona and finished second. So hopefully he's going to bounce back, but he's going to be rolling off 18th, probably the farthest back he's started in a long time here in iCAR. Next row consists of Jonathan Diekman in the 21. Had a top 5 at Daytona despite flipping, and hopefully he's going to bounce back from his misfortunes and maybe have a really strong run. Next in the number 11, Frederick Hofstetter. I'm butchering a lot of these names. A lot of these names are really weird. But he's rolling off in the 11th, in the 11 car. And the last row consists of Michael Goodman and Matthew Lesniewicz. So that should be your starting lineup here for this race. The cars are fixing to roll off here, and just like to remind anybody that would like to join, we run these in the open hosted sessions on iRacing every Monday night, starting at 8 o'clock. We head to Irwindale next week for a 100-lap race. This is a 10 weeks race season as we continue to run every Monday night again. We have a iCAR Open Series, which is a Cup Series where it's going to be open setups, all but the plate races, which we hit Daytona on July 6th. So, some reminders there. Please subscribe to the iCAR Sports Network on YouTube or the iCAR Open Series or iCAR League Members Group. Like us on Internet Championship Auto Racing on Facebook. And here we go for the opening green flag as Thomas Haley leads them down. As it looks like Zach Nichols already getting the lead here. As a lot of tight racing, and the 08's already around, and he and the 22 hit the wall, and that's probably going to be the first caution of the race. As the 08 and the 22 scatter away. Actually, it's not. They didn't call caution, so we continue to race. As you see, Jonathan Wall already trying to get by Ryan Timmons. He's trying to make his moves pretty early. So we see the 93 get by the 28 here. 66 almost up into the wall there. As he, Brian Ryan almost got loose as he's getting passed by the 28 at Jason T. Ribarge. Ribarge got to the inside here as he's battling right. He's fighting back on the high side. That's a good battle there. As you see Jonathan Eason, who is looks to be in third place right now, as Nichols leads the first. Nichols leading here early, as pretty tame up here up front. And it looks like we have our first caution of the day. And it looks like the 25 car is slowing down with some damage. So let's take a look back and see what happened to the 25. And it looks like it was the 88 car that caused the first caution. He got into the wall a little bit and got loose and was trying to keep it on the low side. Collected a lot of good cars, but you know, hey, there's two fast repairs, as he was able to scoot away with some rear end damage. And that is our first caution of the day. Welcome back here, everyone. We're about to hit the restart here. It looks like the 12 of Thomas Haley and the 28 of Jason T. Rivarge is going to be first and second here. We restart as Haley gets a heck of a start in the 28. It's a 93-4 battle. Battling Gavin Lemons right now. Lemons is right on his tail. Rusty looks to be going to the high side. He gets into the wall. Jonathan Christopher sneaks in on Lemons. Looks like the 25 is back on the racetrack. Working on the 28 here. This is a battle for third. Zach Nichols took the lead back on Haley. It looks like Haley's battling back. It looks like we are under another caution. Rusty Capel looks to have damage. Let's see what happened to Capel here to cause that caution. Riding on board now with Rusty Capel. He's right behind Eric Diekman. As it looks like Diekman gets in the wall. He was trying to keep off Diekman. And the 22 was there 3 wide with momentum. And Rusty got a little loose. Nice. Oh, almost had it saved but hit the wall. And that's what happened to Rusty Capel here, as we are under our second caution of the day. And it looks like the 48 took the lead again. It looks like he's coming into the pits. Jonathan Eason looks like he's going to stay out and be your leader. It looks like Rusty Capel's also staying out along with Jonathan Walls. And Ronnie Head as starting to come in. Ryan Timmel, Andy Hunter also. Jonathan Eason, one of our Cup guys who hasn't ran in a while, making his return. So keeping his nose clean right now. Again, like to remind anybody, if they interested in racing, just look for Brian C. Wright under your hosted sessions on Monday night, and come race with us. All the races are going to be commentated and broadcasted on our iCAR Sports Network, which you can find the Daytona race that we ran on there right now. We also have some hockey stuff on there for NHL for another thing we do. So if you're interested in that, check that out as well. Also, we have the iCar podcast on there. The first episode was shot about a week ago, as the boys talk various topics of racing and a little bit of sim racing. Jonathan Eason leads the pack. Jonathan Christopher is in second. Wall is in third. Ronnie Head is in fourth. Andy Hunter, who was a lap down and part of our first wreck, has made it back to fifth place. front 5 didn't pit as Nichols and Haley are 6th and 7th. Actually, my thing didn't update. I'll tell you how many didn't pit. As the 26 of Carey didn't, the 93 didn't. So it looks like Zach will be our, looks to be 7th place car. I believe Thomas Haley has parked it, apparently having engine trouble, so he is done for the day. So, tough break for that team. As the lights on the pace car are off, and Easton's going to lead him down. Second restart of the day after 2 cautions within the first 10 laps of the race. And pace car is on pit road, and we are green and racing. As Wall giving Easton a tap there. And Jonathan Christopher has that road on the high side. There, 3 wide. And that's going to bring out a caution. What in the world was they thinking? And there's a lot of wreckage there. Let's get the replay on this. As you see, the 48, it's pretty destroyed. Let's go get a replay. As you see here, the 48. Looks like tried to make it 3 wide with the 26. The 26 hit the 48 and darted him right in, and that just collected almost the whole field. So the 26 kind of went down on him and hit him. So that's your reason for caution number 3. Looks like that's going to give the lead to Jonathan Christopher, who got by Easton there on that race. A lot of good cars got damaged, but they should be good to go out there because of the 2 fast repairs for the race. And we're going to step away and take a break here. You are watching the iCAR Busch Series at Phoenix, round number 2 of the 10-race season on the iCAR Sports Network. And welcome back, guys. Lights on the pace car are off. We're fixing to go green again for the third restart. Jonathan Christopher is leading us. A lot of good cars got taken out in that wreck with the 48. And we are green and racing again. As Christopher and Easton battles, Easton gets him on the high side as Walls switches to the high side. As they look like they might be going 3 wide. And looks like the 48 car getting out of the way there. 93 got put up in the wall. 79 and 2 fight. 79 losing spots here for staying out. Looks like the 22 is going to get by him. Push up a little bit. Looks like the 08 and the 24 are battling for position there. The wall gets a little high in the turn 4. Looked like we had a spinner. The 10 has spun around. looks to be okay. That is Shaikawa Toosley, or I can't get his name right. I'll have to ask him when he comes back next week. But as he got it around, looks to be okay. Some little minor damage, but that should be fine, as that will bring out our next caution. Jonathan Eason is your leader. Jonathan Wall is in second, as he started 18th in this race, and he has moved all the way up to second, keeping his nose clean for a little bit. Looks like the cars are coming down pit road, and it looks like Christopher might stay out again, as like Eason stopped all of a sudden and he almost got rear-ended. This is the problem with the doing this open series, is you really don't know what you're going to get. Some of these drivers a little bit less talented than others, and was, you know, racing way above their means, and that's kind of what you get here. As you know, we got a lot of cautions early, as the 44 is getting right back on the lead lap here. A lot of cars pitting. 08. The 08 spun it around, and he looks, I don't know, he's a little off there. He's definitely had a hard race today, and that probably didn't help one bit. Rusty Cable will be first and second here. And look who is in third place, Mr. John Eric Diekman, who the last time I talked up really good, kind of had a little mishap where he hit the brakes and it went right into the wall, and he wound up flipping and everything. Still came in fifth, as we're almost set to go green. So Diekman really strong here in third. Let's see if he can keep it up. Also another one who's made it up there after his spin earlier, Rusty Cable, who again was been in iCAR since the NASCAR the game days, and probably one of the nicest guys you can meet in our league. Very quiet, but you know, he's one of those guys that you don't really hear much from him till the end. Again, Jonathan Christopher, who really good road racer. You know, his oval skills, he's there, but you know, still a lot to learn. But here he is leading the race. He's been getting better and better almost every time I see him. And again, it shows he's leading. And the lights on the pace car off as we are fixing to go green again. About 15 or 16 cars are left so far. And here you go, lights on the pace car are off. We are green and racing. As Christopher gets a heck of a jump on Cable. The high side has been where it's at, as Cable's just going to muscle around the 08. Gonna go around, as looks like he is probably done for the evening. That probably did him in. that will be another caution. Like Diekman's got a lot of rear end damage here after I talked him up. He gets into that mess. What is doing? Let's go find out what happened. And here we go, as they're just now getting out of the corner. It looks like him and the 08 bumped and got loose. He slid her into the wall there. As the 08 kind of got loose too. It looks like they were trying to pin each other down there. Ronnie Head looks like he also got involved in it too. Tough break for these guys. They were just kind of trying to, you know, put themselves in the right spot for this race, and here we are with another caution. So I guess we'll take this time to take a quick break, as I believe Rusty Capel is now your leader. The iCAR Busch Series race here on the iCAR Sports Network. We'll be back. Welcome back. Lights on the pace car are off. Rusty Capel is leading the field. What has been a chaotic race here at Phoenix International Speedway. Here we go. Pace car is in. And they are green and racing. 42 took a shot from the 48. These guys were starting to get really aggressive as there's 3 wide in the cryo in the dog leg there. 22 using the 79. As we continue the race here, 22 uses 79 as his break there. As the 4 and the 2 are fighting on our blimp cam, and we're under another caution. Looks like the 48 again. This probably should do it for him. As let's go check out the replay. And we're back here and on board with the 48, as you see what he went through as he was making some really aggressive moves trying to get back on the lead lap. And just really, really aggressive. Pinched down the 28. As the 28 was right there, he makes a save and spins it around, gets a 77 and the 28, and that would end his day. As you see, the 66, the 44 just spun it around so he didn't hit him, and it looks like the 77 did not appreciate that as he hit him back there, and that should do it for the 48 as he was out of the race. As fast forwarded a bit as we are about to have our next restart. Jonathan Wall, Jonathan Eason in your front row. Rusty Capel third. Fourth is the 93 of Nathan Robidoux. I'll have to get his name too. Shakawa Towsley in the 10 is sitting in 5th place. He's made it through. And Diekman 6th, Wright 7th, Christopher 8th, 9th Head, 10th Timmel, I'm sorry. As Wall gets a pretty good lead there. As looks like he's gonna get a pretty decent advantage. Getting really bad at that. 42 and the 15 as Diekman hit the wall again. As everybody looks to be kind of spread out here. might actually get some green flag racing in. Like Easton will make it a pretty good battle here as he's finally got up the Wall's back bumper. Set up the move. In the meantime, Rusty Cable is sneaking in there in third. It looks like this is about to be a three-car battle here for the lead. Looks like Easton's getting the better exit off of 4. That looks like that's where he's gaining a lot of ground on Wall. Looks like Wall beat him in 1 and 2 this time though, as Wall's gaining some ground. Gets a little loose into the Wall. That's going to send Rusty Cable to second. Good run for Cable so far, sitting in second place. Cable started third. And I believe he's the only guy that started in the top 5 that's still hanging around here. Second. Now is making a move on Wall on the low side, looking in. This is about to be a really good battle here. That's Wall got a little loose there. Cable getting on him. Seems like Cable's car is getting better as the run's going along. As they enter turn 4, this is where Cable's been gaining a little bit of his time as he runs a little bit higher to Wall so he can get a better exit. Cable's just inching in closer on Jonathan Wall. We got a car smoking. Who is that? That is, looks like Jonathan Christopher is smoking down the backstretch. Looks like the engine just let go. I think the caution is out, so let's see what happened with Jonathan Christopher as this is the we are currently riding on board with Jonathan Christopher as he goes into turn 4. Out of the throttle, it looks like he hit the apron a little bit, got it loose, tried to gather it up, and he is around and right avoids it. Ronnie Head gets caught up in it, and the engine let go as Jonathan Christopher causes our next caution. As been a up and down day for him. He was up front, led a little bit, and now he's looks like he might be getting a quick repair or going behind the wall. I'm not sure how many he has left. fixing to do the restart here at Phoenix. 22 cars started. Looks like 10 or 11 or 10 are still running. Jonathan Eason had to pull it behind the wall with engine trouble, so he is done for the day. As Wall and Capel will lead them down. Shikawa Tuzi is running third. Jonathan Christopher is running fourth, so he uses fast repair. Here we go, green flag again. As Jonathan Wall leads him down. Rusty Capel had a terrible restart there. This 10 getting by the 79 pretty clean. 93 looking to make a run in on the 79 as well. Battle here. 93 looks like he might be creeping in eventually. Christopher looking to the inside, which the inside has not really been that great of a corner to pull pass off, but he's going to do it. As Christopher's going to move in the third. Looks like the 93 is going to move in the fourth as he's working on the 10. We have Head and Wright battling for position. Looks like Wright just got by him. That looks like to be the battle for sixth as Wright will get it. That's again, looks like Capel's getting, trying to get some momentum on Wall. Wall looks to be pulling away a little bit this time. Rusty's trying to get that first win. This is probably one of the closest times he's had in a long time. Looks like Jonathan Christopher's starting to catch up a little bit. Running third. And it looks like we are under caution. Looks like the 93 hit hard. Again, this is the crucial pit stop right here. See who can beat each other out. Looks like John Eric Deepman's gonna lead a lap. So his day's already been better than it was at Daytona, as Wall's already hit his stall. Wall started 18th in this race, and he's managed to lead a decent little chunk of it as Wall's coming out. Looks like the 10 trying to beat Wall out. That kind of held Wall up, and it looks like we're going to have a new leader. Rusty Capel wins the battle off pit road. crew is definitely happy about that. That could have been a key win right there, as Diekman's going to relinquish his spot. It's now Rusty Capel and Jonathan Christopher are in row 1 and row 2. Race off pit road there. The 10 car might have costed Wall the lead there, sliding out of pit road, trying to get in front of him. Hell of a race off pit road. Again, take this time to cut out to remind anybody watching. Again, we have these races in the hosted sessions and the iRacing. Starts at 8 o'clock. We do a 30-minute practice. And these are all open, fixed setups. So you just come in and race. We hit Irwindale next week for 100 laps. 10 race season, so that'll be round number 3 in the 10 race series. Check us out on the iCAR League members group if you're interested in joining. We're all on Facebook. The Internet Championship of Auto Racing Facebook page, you can like it. iCAR Open League for those willing to join the Cup Series, who's going to be running under our same format that we're doing right now, starting July 6th at Daytona, except it's going to be open setups, all but plate races. And also check us out on iCar on Twitter. And I believe it's under iCar League on Twitter. Anyway, look for Brian C. Wright or Gerald Harper in the hosted sessions. As we are about to go green, as the lights on the pace car are off. We're green and racing. Button there. Oh, wall! Wall got right into Jonathan Christopher there. That's going to bring out a quickie caution here. As again, you don't know what you get with these, hosted open sessions. We've had way more cautions than what we're used to having. It's showing. Kind of a double-edged sword. You want your field size, but then again, the people you get might not be the best in the world. Other than that, we're going to take a quick break while we hit the final run here for this 80-lap race here at Phoenix. You're watching the iCAR Busch Series on the iCAR Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. This is the iCAR Busch Series at Phoenix, race number 2. Rusty Capel is your leader right now. And Brian Wright has moved in the second place off a quiet evening for Wright. Wright finished 4th at Daytona after leading all but the coming out of the last corner at Daytona, losing to Harper. 3rd place is Ronnie Head, who has had a quiet evening as well. Kind of got caught up in a lot of wrecks. Starting in the back, I did say don't count him out, and here he is. Lights on the pace car are off, and they're in, and we are green. Rusty Capel getting a heck of a start here. As looks like Ronnie Head's moving in for 3rd on Wright. Wright shuts the door on that one. It's Rusty. This is getting around crunch time. Can Rusty close it out? But I've messed up. Love it when I do that. As you get a look at some of the cars that are still running, as Wall's trying to get by the 10. As they get really close there. Put Wall in 4th. Wall is like a man on a mission here. Wall's definitely not used to these cars, as he's more used to the Cup cars, not the older ones. As it looks like Wall's gonna, oh, the 10's gonna cross him over, and they're gonna get into the wall. 10 with an aggressive crossover move. The 93's gonna get by them both, as they are. The 93 looks like he's gonna move into 3rd place, or 4th place, I mean. As Wall's gonna get back by him. In the meantime, Rusty Capel running away with this. 79 and 10 are starting to race a little bit now. Wall looks like he got the 93. So next on his list is Ronnie Head. Lap 69 here. Trying to get by Wall as he pulls to the inside. Wall's going to overpower him on the iCAR. Looks like Cape was pulling away here. This could be the day. Looks like we should be coming about 9 to go around here. Looks like Wall's on Ronnie for 2nd, and Ronnie's just going to roll over and let him have it. I think Ronnie's just trying to stay alive at this point. Oh, and he gets a heck of a run on the low side. I ain't seen the low side work too much here, and Wall's going to get him. It's going to, looks like Wall might be bringing the 93 with him. But Head's not giving up without a fight. Oh, Head almost got into him. Looks like the 93 and 2 are just getting good right at the right time. Will Wall have enough time to run Capel down, as Capel's running away with it? But it looks like the 93 is going to be following him. It looks like Head might be falling into the clutches of Jonathan Christopher here. Looks like Head might have got a little damage there. It looks like he might have gotten the 93, but Jonathan almost come up the track for him. Again, Capel running away with it. First is Capel. 2nd looking to be right now. 3rd is Jonathan Wall, who looks like he's catching right. 4th is the 93 of Nathan Rabideau. Hopefully I said that right. 5th, Ronnie Head. 6th is Jonathan Christopher right there. 7th Rusty Capel. A few more laps to go. Can he close it out? It looks like if he just doesn't make a mistake, he's got it. Again, this couldn't happen to a nicer guy right now. I mean, he's one of our nicest people in the series. You know, really doesn't harm anything. He doesn't really cause issues. He just comes in and races. Finished second in the Cup Series last year to Jonathan Wall. You know, he's one of those constants. He's constantly in the top 10 and top 5 in points. Been around for so long, since about 2011, without a win. Can it be today? Looks like Wall's getting a little bit closer to the right. Wall gets it loose. He's getting a little bit closer to the right, though, but the 93 is still on the 2. And Wright's gonna lose it. And that's gonna bring out the caution. I believe that should do it. That should do it, and it looks like Rusty Capel is going to have the victory here. 2011 was Rusty Capel's first year in iCAR in the Cup Series. And now the drought's over. Rusty's got the monkey off his back and a win in iCAR. I'm sure he's so excited right now. It's just amazing. This couldn't happen to a really nicer guy. As to be honest, I can't really wait for the burnout he's about to pull out. This Paul gives him a tap. You know, those guys have been racing around each other for years, and really happy for Rusty. Sure, he's got a lot of emotions going on right now. It looks like Jonathan Christopher is going to give him a bump here. Another one. As you know, that just shows how much these guys really respect him as a driver. So good to see everybody really happy for him. Some of these guys are parking it as Wright is smoking. Just tapping the wall at first. Watch Rusty about to burn it down. Probably been waiting to do this for a very long time. As about to get to our race results here, while you can watch him do that. Rusty Capel will walk away with a victory today. Jonathan Wall finishes in second. Nathan Rabidou is in third. Ronald Head finishes fourth. Shikawa Tuzi finishes fifth. Ryan Timmel finishes 6th. Brian Wright finishes 7th. Michael Goodman finishes 8th, who had a quiet evening as the last car in the lead lap. Jonathan Christopher finishes 9th. And John Eric Diekman will finish 10th. Both one lap down. Those guys pick up very valuable top 10s. Jonathan Eason picks up 11th. Gavin Lemons picks up 12th. Chad Oxidine finished 13th. Zach Nichols 14th. Andy Hunter 15th. Justin Carey in 16th. Thomas Haley, our pole sitter, in 18th. Alex Lacognata finishes 19th. Frederick Hofster finishes 21st. Scott Teasley will round up our 21 car grid, or 21 car field, in 21st. Again, guys, like you to tune in next week as we will be in Irwindale for 100 laps for these cars. It'll be the first time they've been on that track, and you know, you guys need some little practice for the fixed series for K&N. Feel free to jump in. Look in their hosted sessions at Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Look for either a Gerald Harper or a Brian Seawright hosting. And we will see you next week. This is the iCAR Sports Network signing off, and we'll see you next time.